Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are currently, working on wrapping up our war against the Hisma Eradicators and the Valen Cooperative and the Human Harmonious Kingdom and the Democratic Corinth Planets and the regime of Dervanus. It's kind of a big one, and we had a slight breakout through our defenses as the war started, but it wasn't anything we couldn't handle. So, for the time being, we are currently stuck bombarding a bunch of planets. And then there's this Sol system here. They only have the one system, but they have 1,000,000 habitats in it. Like, 1,000,000 habitats. They've also got people from all over their federation here. So, yeah, we're currently turning Earth into a tomb world. So there's that. Always fun. The Valen Cooperative is almost dead. We just need to finish bombarding the Falnik colony and then the Kelnik colony, and then they will officially be dead. I don't know what this Verzak is, but they've got 2 Verzak pops here. It's interesting. Okay, we are almost done here. Now we are done here. Is there one more here? Yes. Thrusinger. Let's take that out. Excellent. We've got 1,000,000 bugged planets around. This is the last episode in my recording session, so next time the game will have been restarted, so a lot of these bugged visuals will be gone by then. I was really hoping they were going to fix it in the 2.1.2 patch. It just seems a weird thing to not fix because it's a really visible bug. Like, look at that. That is incredibly visible. I don't get it. Whatever. It's fine, I suppose. So, what do we got going on over here? Well, Seraph Flugir we are currently bombarding as well, and we're going to keep doing that for a while, it would appear. We are probably going to be bringing the ESS Striker down here and hitting Thrus Ythorum.
Have made planetfall.
And hopefully by the time we're done with that, Seraph Flugir will be bombarded. That's kind of the idea there. And then the question becomes, how do we want to go about cleaning up all of this? And I mean, I think we just... I think we just jump here, clean all of that up, and then clean up all of this, and then reallocate our fleet. All things considered, I think that's the answer. We are currently at 68% war exhaustion, so we can keep going for quite a while, which is fantastic. We are almost done in Kehines. Actually, that was just charging. We are now firing, and we will be done with that in about a month. Excellent. Fantastic. Who's fighting? Oh, look at that. A Federation fleet. Not much of one. Okay, so they were just trying to relieve our siege on Earth. Apparently they don't like us attacking Earth for some reason. Can't imagine why. Okay, let's go ahead and move the ESS Striker down here to Thrus Ythorum, however you want to pronounce that. It is irrelevant to our machine tongues. The construction site in the Bradham system is now done for our gateway there. That's nice. We'll go ahead and get that building. And we will use this construction ship to build another gateway. Where, though? I think Mercy would be a good place to build it. We'll just stick it right about there. Excellent. And in the meantime, we'll just continue pushing on in. This up here, this bombardment of the Falnik colony, it should be done momentarily, yeah? Yeah, we've only got 1 pop left to go here. Hopefully we'll get in with this roll, but we'll see. In the meantime, this down here is going, Seraph Flugir. We've got, what, 7 pops left? Yeah, we've got 7 pops left there to go. So that'll be a while yet. Most of those are going to be dying virtually every roll, though. There's only a couple rolls that we can make that... 4 rolls that we could make that wouldn't... Well, 5 rolls. That wouldn't actually do anything. And that was one of them. Lovely. Well, now there's only 4 rolls that wouldn't actually do anything. So hopefully that will be done soon, because I would hate to have to use the ESS Striker on Sarah Flugier. But if we have to, we have to. If it's faster, it's faster. We are, of course, almost to 70% war exhaustion, so we need to have achieved all of our goals pretty soon. Only 1 left in Falnik Colony, and it's a 50-50 roll. Look at that. Let's see what we get. Do we get him? Well, I mean, we've got a little bit left on this roll. When this bar empties, the roll happens. Come on. You can get him. You can get him. Oh, ho, ho. We killed the growing pop. Failed the 50-50. Okay, so now we've got a 50-50 roll.
Have made planetfall.
Oh, boy. Let's see what happens with this roll, shall we? What could possibly go wrong? Let's go up to fastest. Again, what could possibly go wrong? It's not like the game is having performance issues or anything. Did we get him? 50-50. Yeah, nice. Okay, let's come on over to Kelnik Colony. Excellent. So that's going to take a while to bombard, since that's a size 16 world. And of course, Sol 3 is taking a while too. We're making progress there, though. That's good. And as far as this goes, are we charging or are we firing? We are charging right now. And we've got 4 more pops to go on Sarah Flugier. I don't think we're going to get this bombardment finished. Not unless we get an amazing roll here that I don't know even exists and hit like 3 tiles. I don't think that roll exists. Nope. We killed a growing pop. Let's just get into position to jump. It'll be faster at this point to use the ESS Striker, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so the Democratic Corinth planets is probably really confused about why we've left them literally entirely alone and just completely ignored them. That won't be the case forever, though. Okay, ESS Striker. Let's get you bombarding the Sarah Flugier planet. I don't know why I said the. It doesn't really require an article there, but whatever. So as soon as that's done, you can start moving to Iastars. We've only got Thorum here, which we've already taken out, but duplicated planet names. Gotta love it. We're at 70% war exhaustion. At this point, it's basically just the ticking attrition. So that's fine. We're definitely going to be able to take out the Eradicators, definitely going to be able to take out the Condign Concord. Or not the Condign Concord, the Valen Cooperative. And we probably are going to be able to take out the Human Harmonious Kingdom. At this point, yeah, I mean, we'll see where we're at with this bombardment once the Hisma Eradicators fall.
A new world has been secured for our colonists.
Also, this is incredibly bright. Like, is this a new star? Wow, that is kind of searing to look at. Let's see if we can get rid of that. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so we need to push into Pagel as soon as we can. We are currently 80% done charging our weapon. So yeah, this is going to be... The Hisma Eradicators are about to fall. They will fall presently. As soon as we're done firing our weapon here, we will just push directly into Iastars and call it a day for the Hisma Eradicators. For the Kelnick colony, that's going to take a while yet. We've only killed 3 pops, so we've got 13 to go. We'll see what roll we get here. Okay, make that killed 4 pops. That's nice. And then here we are going to just push on as soon as we are done firing this weapon, which will happen extremely soon. 96% and done. Push on. Fantastic. Should probably toss... Yeah, we are still in the Valen sector here, so we should probably toss these guys onto the Valen sector. I mean, at this point, maybe I should call it the Valen Quadrant. It's kind of what it is. Also kind of insane, but it's kind of what it is. So yeah, we've just got the one here. Once we take out this spaceport, we are completely free to roam around over here. So once we do that, we might as well come kill the Screeching Abyss. And then come up here, then here, then here, and then here. Then once we're done with that, we'll go to Magama. And we'll prepare for our invasion of the Democratic Corinth planets. I don't know if we'll actually get too much out of them. We're already at 71%. I say already. This war's been dragging on for a very long time, but you know, purging the galaxy of all life takes time. Life is insidious. It's everywhere. Very obnoxious. Okay.
Our pioneers have made
There we go.
planetfall.
Excellent. And then our Colossus will just go ahead and bathe through Seathorum. And then the Hisma Eradicators will be eradicated, if you will. Let's go ahead and get rid of the starport in Uthen. We will definitely not be needing that, as well as the one in Dim. Nope, don't upgrade it. Downgrade it. There we go. Jormundir we will not be needing either. Get rid of that. Can get rid of the one in Kraz. Like, overall, we've got a million starports that we need to dismantle, but we don't need the one in Fautera. The one in Wenambus. Zoltar's Maw. Decida. Don't need any of those. Don't need the one in Trappist. Don't need the one in Gakidum. No, don't upgrade. Downgrade. There we go. Don't need the one in Sooth. We'll keep the one in Central Processing. Don't need the one in Kagaton. Okay. Don't need the one in Akulum. Don't need... Actually, we do need the one in Magama. And we will continue to need it. We don't need the one in Kazoo. Or the one in Medkarash. Or one of a million up here. We don't need any of them. Can get rid of Hixar. Rigor. Whoa. Orib. Uravwas. Pleony. There we go. Probably should have one in Ambor, so we'll go ahead and upgrade that one. And we'll come back to it. Excellent. And we may as well get rid of this one as well. And Landis. And Bintu. Oh boy. Might as well get rid of a bunch of them. There. We don't need many of those. Okay, so the Hisma Eradicators are just about eradicated. Ulkad, of course, still has a ways to go. Not that far, actually. Only 7 more pops. Not bad. I'll go Sol. I really just want to turn Sol into a tomb world. I'll bathe the rest, but I want to turn it into a tomb world. And we're actually really, really close. Very few pops left. Fantastic. Okay. So as soon as we jump in here, we will take this and then head up to go deal with the Democratic Corinth Planets, who is the only remaining member of this Federation who has any martial capability whatsoever. Everyone else has been utterly eradicated. Now, we can grab a lot of these territories, actually, very, very quickly. That's interesting. It's very interesting. So let's go ahead and toss these down here at the Valen sector. All of these, in fact. The Hisma Eradicators have been destroyed by their enemies. Excellent.
We have claimed
Okay,
a new
ESS
world.
Striker, come on up here. We need you in the Sol system. 724 days. Oof. There's no faster way, though. It'd be even slower. Well, it'd be
Tracking
basically the
enemy
same
fleet.
to come over here. What is this fleet? 21,545. Oh, boy. Okay, that's not going to be a problem. Kelnick Colony. You are about to get hit again. Hey, nice hit. Okay, so only 5 pops to go there. And there's only a few rolls that they could make that would fail. So that is absolutely excellent. We've almost eliminated the Valen Cooperative. They should be dead in a few more months to a year, probably. Something like that. And we are almost ready to start going after the Democratic Corinth planets. Of course, the Colossus is going to take forever to get over to the Sol system. But I can see why. It's because this Stargate isn't up, or rather, this Stargate isn't up yet. That's why. We're working on it. We'll get there. So this fleet will be in position over here when? 135 days? That's not bad. I mean, I would say we should bring the Colossus this route and come in over here and just bombard the Sol system. Except there are so many habitats in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 habitats in here. And that's going to take forever to bombard. So I think that we will just leave our Colossus in there and we'll bombard the Democratic Corinth planets. We're at 73% war exhaustion right now, so this is probably going to drag on, this war. Okay, the Kelnick colony is down to only 3 pops. And, in fact, none of them are Valen. I believe the Valen species is eradicated from Valen space. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of them in the Sol system, and I assume there's a lot in the Democratic Corinth planets, too. So, since they're a federation, they can share pops in that manner. It's kind of a disgusting habit, but, you know, it is what it is. Organics will be organics. 2 pops left here. Come on, guys. You got this. Let's see what we roll here. It's gonna be interesting. Oh, unfortunate. Still 2 pops left. And now it's a 50-50 whether we kill a pop or not. Oh boy, and now it's a 50-50 whether we roll a bombarded ground or whether we roll a pop kill. And if we roll a pop kill, we've only got... Oh, hey. Achievement unlocked. I can see forever. We completed the sentry array. Exactly what technology is housed in the ring that encircles the sentry array is a closely guarded secret. The results, however, are undeniable. We now have virtually perfect knowledge of all fleet movements in the galaxy. Well secluded, I see all. Okay, so we can now see everything. Fantastic. We can see just how weak our enemies are. Okay, so with that done, let's go ahead and start working on our science nexus. And grab ourselves some research wings. Okay. So as soon as we're done bombarding Sol and turning that into a tomb world, which we only have 1 pop left there, we're going to use this fleet and attack the Democratic Corinth planets at that point. Hopefully this fleet will be freed up. There's only one pop left. Kind of got a 33-ish% chance. I mean, we have a 50% chance to roll kill a pop and a 50% chance to roll a bombarded ground, I think. I'm making a lot of assumptions on this math. So if we roll a bombarded ground, then we have a 1 in 3. Oh, never mind. It's all irrelevant. It worked. Excellent. End of the Valen Cooperative. It has been destroyed by its enemies.
Claimed a new world.
Fantastic. And now Sol 3 has been bombarded as well. Come on down. Okay. Let's attack. We're at 74% war exhaustion. We can grab a lot of territory here. So we're still going to be moving our Colossus up to the Sol system. The Condign Concord appears to have been recolored to be much darker. Apparently they wanted to become darker and grittier or something. Whatever, that's fine. We're going to go ahead and hit Nietz. And then down here we're going to hit Moscot. Excellent. 260 days until we do that. And we are hitting down this way. I mean, ultimately, I want to just push down like that and then come back up to Wasker. And just do that. Clean up this little area over here. The Human Harmonious Kingdom absolutely should die before we end this war. I don't want this little exclave. As to whether we can kill the Democratic Corinth planets or not before then, well, I only see 5 systems here that are actually colonized. Maybe we can. That would be intriguing, to be sure. Yeah, I think maybe we can wipe out the Condign Concord in this war. Certainly not in this episode, but in this war. There we go. Okay, well, go ahead and keep jumping. Come on in. Just jump to here, then to here, then to here. Okay, we are taking a whole bunch of territory down this way. I think we do throw Cedar into the Valen sector, but everything else, I think this is the hard border between the Valen sector and the Zanami sector. Okay, fine. The Valen quadrant and the Zanami quadrant. And then we've got 3 sectors crammed up here, plus our own. So, yeah, this is about half the galaxy, and then these 2 sectors are about half the galaxy. Something like that. Okay, once you're done in Aether, come down to Norgan. And you are still 160 days away from Moscot. That's a while. Okay. How far out is our Gateway construction site in Mercy? That's good. We'll be able to resupply down here much more easily. Okay, go ahead and build that. And then construction ship, I kind of want a gateway up over here in the Bradham system. Wait, we've already got one there. I think I'm just going to disband our construction ship for now. We built like 1 million gateways with it, and we can mostly get around now. It's just going to be in the hive that we're going to have some slow moving, but everywhere else we should be okay. I think, anyway. 120 more days until we hit Moscot. We should probably pull back to Hamkad and take out this little fleet. Eliminate that. There we go. Okay, and these guys are on their way back up. Once they hit Wasker, they're just going to keep pushing up until they hit probably Edamar. Of course, by then we'll be bombarding there. So, maybe not. They do have 3 here. Oof. Okay, what about in Tunobo? They only have one here, so we'll definitely bombard this one. It's just a small world. That'll be fine. So I think the plan is kind of for this guy to move up and around this way, and this guy to move up into here, and this guy to just run around over here and take out everything he can. We can reach everything, so that's the good news. We can wipe this out. I'm, at this point, virtually 100% certain that we can take out the Democratic Corinth planets before we hit 100% war exhaustion, especially with the 2 extra years after that. However, these plans that I'm making right now are extremely subject to change because this is the final episode of my recording session, and I'm going to be taking a week off for Battle for Azeroth, which means when I come back to this... Now, let me go back a bit there. I'm not going to miss any videos. I'm recording ahead of time, so the schedule remains exactly the same, but I'm taking a week off for Battle for Azeroth. As far as you guys are concerned, I'm not taking a week off, but I'm taking a week off for Battle for Azeroth. The point is, when I come back to this, it'll be 2 weeks later. Like 2 weeks from today. Ish. Little less, because I'm recording this... Wait, no, exactly 2 weeks from today. That I was right the first time. So yeah, I'm gonna be I'm gonna forget all of these minutiae of the plans. So we're just gonna go ahead and push right on through. That's probably gonna be what's gonna happen there. So I want this guy to hit Edamar, and I want you to come over here and hit Matar. We need to get up here and take Chemglaria ASAP. Essentially, once we take out these star bases, they have no ability to wage war, and then it's just free reign for us. But I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and I will see you guys tomorrow for you, but in 2 weeks for me. And we're going to finish off this war once and for all. The Democratic Corinth planets will be eradicated, as will the Human Harmonious Kingdom. See you all then.